And now, BillyCBoxing.com presents Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down with Billy C. Here he is, Billy C.
Thank you, Jeremy C. We're coming at you from the Billy C. studio in Lake George, New York. I'm Bill Calogero, and it's time for talking. No, wrong show. It's time for BillyCBoxing.com's professional boxing's thumbs up, thumbs down for today, August 20th in the year 2012. Just to give you guys a reminder, check out BillyCBoxing.com. And like I just slipped and said, don't forget about the Talking Boxing with Billy C. TV and radio show. You can catch us live Monday through Friday on the Fight Now television channel. For all the information about that channel, check out their website, www.fightnow.com. You can also check the show out live on BillyCBoxing.com, or you can become a premium podcast subscriber and listen to the show whenever you want, whether you're driving, watching your kids do their after-school activities, maybe working out, maybe running, maybe the treadmill, maybe even cooking dinner. That's the beauty of it. A premium podcast subscription is a minimum of 10 hours a week worth of content for $15 a year. That's right, not a month, not a week, a year. It works out to be less than $1.25 a month. So even you can afford that. I can. And I'm so broke I can't even pay attention to what I'm supposed to be talking about. So anyway. Thumbs up, thumbs down for today. First, thumbs up to the WBF. Why? For continuing their commitment to put on quality championship fights. This time, Friday night in Mexico, Jose Piston Lopez fought Jose Emilio Pereira and won a majority decision to win the vacant WBF World Welterweight title. This fight was close, but the scores were all over the place. 118, 110, 116, 112, and one judge had it even. At 114 to give Piston Lopez the win. He improves to 17 wins, 2 losses, and a draw, with 10 of his W's come by knockout. And Pera drops to 21 wins, 2 losses, and 13 by knockout. Now, listen, I told you a long time ago that the WBF has revamped their whole staff and their commitment to the sport of boxing. And in lieu of all the BS that's going on with these other sanctioning bodies, the WBF is moving quicker than I thought they would. I thought that within 18 months or so, they would be in our top 5 sanctioning bodies in the order. But I have a feeling that they're going to be there quicker than that, especially in lieu of what's going on with both the basement dwellers of the top sanctioning bodies, in my opinion anyway, that being the WBC and the WBA respectively. The WBC still thinks they're above everyone, creating their own rules and regulations and all this crazy stuff. And the WBA, well, they're not much different, having half-point systems with scoring, and also making championship fights, regional championship fights, 11 rounds and 9 rounds. I mean, it's ridiculous stuff. It's ball crazy. Thumbs down to them. I wasn't even going to do it, but thumbs up to the WBF for not having interim belts and all the other bogus stuff. So another good world championship fight for the WBF. And finally, thumbs up goes to the Georgia Boxing Commissioner, Andy Foster, for doing what a commission should do: promote the sport of boxing in their state and protect the boxers and the fighters from negativity. As a follow-up to the Brewer-Barthélemy fight that took place on August 4th, we all know that Foster withheld Barthélemy's purse, which was $9,000, fined him another $1,000, and issued him a 10-year ban for biting Grady Brewer. That's pretty much the end of his career since he's 41 years old. He also decided to indefinitely suspend 2 female fighters who made their pro debuts that night for lack of boxing skill. And he did another thing. He revoked their professional status, meaning he took away the Georgia license that they have and degraded them back to the amateurs if they decide to fight again. He felt that their limited talent was very bad for the sport, and I agree with him. We called that fight, and we were appalled at what we were seeing. And I thought that was a good move for Andy Foster to do, and it just shows you why a commission like Georgia is so much better in terms of the promotion of the sport of boxing than, let's say, the Commission of New York State, who I support New York State's strict medical requirements because I feel that ultimately they're there to protect the fighters. but I definitely don't support the New York style where they think who they are and that they're bullies and hey we got a badge type of a thing, like a typical cops. That's the way New York State is, and this Georgia Boxing Commission was a breath of fresh air. I wish all the commissions and commissioners had such a positive attitude and did such a fantastic job as Andy Foster did. So thumbs up to Andy Foster and the rest of the Georgia Commission. Thumbs down goes to James Toney for trying his best to call out Tyson Fury. Toney, although he won world titles in 5 weight classes and still possesses a solid chin, and let's be real, he's got good defense. He needs to hang him up. He's 43 years old. All he's trying to do is make a couple of bucks, and he's putting himself in harm's way. It's time for James Toney to call it a day. He had a great career, Hall of Fame career. Yes, he's a throwback fighter and all that happy stuff, but it's time to call it a day. Thumbs down to James Toney. And speaking of hanging him up, you got to give a thumbs down to former world champion Evander Holyfield. He still thinks that he's in the title mix. This is a guy that refuses to go away. He said so. I will not go away till I get one more shot at a world title. He's trying to get the Klitschko's to fight. I thought that the sport of boxing pretty much handled Evander Holyfield by just ignoring him for the last couple of years. But Evander Holyfield at 49, soon to be 50 in the month of October, he's continuing to move on. We need to continue to protect him from himself. The Klitschko's may be wavering on it. Evander Holyfield is totally delusional, feeling that he could make $20 million by fighting a Klitschko. I just can't see it, even in Europe. I know no one here in the States wants to see Evander fight again, and I just can't see anyone looking to see that fight, even in Europe. So I'm sorry. They're talking about a exhibition match between Evander Holyfield and possibly Ray Mercer. That's a different story. But to put Evander Holyfield in with a Klitschko, no. Thumbs down to the delusional Evander Holyfield. We need to protect him from himself. This man is heading for sure disaster at 50. And finally, thumbs down goes to Sonny Boy Williams. Now, this is a rugby star who plays for the All Blacks, it's called, team in England. He's a professional rugby team. He's not going to be coming back to the All Blacks. He's actually going to be playing in another professional league in overseas. But he's announced that he's going to be fighting longtime top 10 world-ranked contender Francois Botha in November. Now, Sonny Boy Williams has fought before. He's currently 5-0 since 2009. Botha is 43 years old. And by the way, Sonny Boy Williams is 27. Botha is 43. He seems like he's been around forever, and he certainly has. He's fought everybody like Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Vlad Klitschko. He's got almost 36. He's got almost 60 professional fights under his belt. The reason why I'm giving a thumbs down to Sonny Boy Williams is why, man? Why the circus? Why leave your sport? If you're a rugby star, stay in rugby, man. If you're a baseball star, stay in baseball. If you're a football star, stay in football. Why make this transition? And then again, you got to give a thumbs down to Botha. Why is he continuing at 43? He's fighting soon. So crazy stuff. Thumbs down to both those guys. That concludes our thumbs up, thumbs down for today, August 20th. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Ciao, baby.